Listen to me. I'm about to share a truth that many doctors and specialists are quietly stunned by, even though they see the damage every single day. It's a silent, hidden danger, sitting right inside your kitchen, hiding in foods you've been told are healthy, safe, even protective. For years, we've been told to eat clean, to trust labels, to load up our plates with the so-called right foods. But what if I told you that for millions of people, especially if you're over 45, some of the foods you trust the most are slowly overwhelming your liver? Without pain, without symptoms, without warning. This isn't fear-mongering. This is a life-saving wake-up call. A couple of years ago, I started feeling off. Not sick, not ill, just wrong. I was tired all the time, bloated after meals, sluggish no matter how much sleep I got. I was eating vegetables, avoiding junk food, doing everything I thought was right. So I blamed stress. I blamed age. I told myself, this is just what getting older feels like. Then came a routine checkup. My doctor looked at my blood work, paused, and said something that stopped me cold. Your liver enzymes are elevated. My liver? That didn't make sense. I barely drank alcohol. I wasn't living on fast food. I ate my greens. So how could my liver, the organ that keeps me alive, be struggling? That question sent me down a rabbit hole. And that's when I discovered something most people never hear until it's too late. Fatty liver disease isn't just caused by alcohol. In fact, today, millions of people are walking around with fat quietly building up in their liver, and they have no idea. No pain, no obvious symptoms, until a scan, a blood test, or a sudden health scare reveals the truth. And one of the biggest culprits? Sugar, processed foods, and modern eating habits. You see, your liver isn't just another organ. It filters your blood, processes nutrients, breaks down fats, neutralizes toxins. Everything you eat passes through it. And in today's world, with hidden sugars, additives, and ultra-processed foods, your liver is under constant attack. When it gets overwhelmed, fat starts to accumulate. That's when fatigue shows up. Weight creeps on. Skin dulls. Brain fog settles in. Most people never connect the dots. That's why fatty liver disease has become one of the fastest-growing health problems among adults over 50. And here's the part nobody expects. You don't need extreme cleanses. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need starvation diets. But your liver does need relief. That's where simple, natural liver support habits, including smart detox drinks and sugar reduction, come into play. Not to punish your body, but to give it the break it's been begging for. So if you've ever felt constantly tired, if weight won't budge no matter what you do, if your skin, digestion, or energy just isn't what it used to be, this isn't about willpower. It may be your liver quietly asking for help. And in the next moments, I'll show you how to support it naturally, starting at home, before damage turns into disease. Today, I'm going to give you a simple yet powerful trick, plus a daily drink recipe backed by solid science. These drinks, full of natural ingredients, can help you give your liver a break. They're easy to add to your daily routine and can make a big difference in how you feel. Now, the first big misconception I want to clear up is about bile. A lot of people think the gallbladder makes it, but nope. Your amazing liver is the bile-making machine. The gallbladder is just a storage pouch. Understanding what bile actually does will give you a whole new appreciation for your liver's hard work. Think of bile as your body's ultimate grease cutter. When you eat fats, they travel through your stomach and into your small intestine in big clumps. Your stomach does some initial breakdown, but then bile, released from the gallbladder, thanks to the liver, swoops in to tackle those big globs. But bile doesn't work alone. It gets help from an enzyme made by your pancreas called lipase. Now here's the key. Lipase can't really do its job effectively on those big fat clumps. Bile's job is to break those big pieces down into tiny little droplets, creating a much bigger surface area for the lipase enzyme to work on. It's like turning a giant boulder into a pile of pebbles so they can be easily moved. So, without enough bile, you don't get a proper breakdown of fats, which means you can't absorb those important fat-soluble vitamins. Think vitamin A, the first sign of low absorption. Maybe struggling to see clearly when driving at night. Vitamin A is also a big player in keeping your sinuses healthy and your immune system strong. Then there's vitamin E, crucial for a healthy heart and arteries. Low vitamin E can lead to more inflammation there. And vitamin D? If you can't absorb it, you're missing out on pain relief, healthy blood pressure, and proper calcium absorption for strong bones and even good sleep. Then we have vitamin K1. Think easy bruising and bleeding. And vitamin K2. Low levels can mean calcium buildup in your arteries and joints. And let's not forget omega-3 fatty acids, essential for keeping inflammation low throughout your body, impacting everything from arthritis and heart health to even your brain. But bile does even more. It helps your body get rid of excess cholesterol. So if you're losing weight on keto and your fat cells are releasing stored fats and cholesterol, you need enough bile to help eliminate that extra cholesterol. If your liver isn't functioning well and you don't have enough bile, that cholesterol can get super concentrated and lead to gallstones. Ironically, people with gallstones often need more bile, not necessarily less cholesterol. And get this, bile is also a major pathway for getting rid of toxins. If your liver is working hard to break down toxins, but you don't have enough bile to carry them out, those toxins can start to build up in your body. A fatty liver can also get heavier and bigger. And since it's in your right side, it can actually press on things, causing pain that can radiate up to your right shoulder and neck. That tightness you feel in your right trap could be liver-related. You might also feel a fullness under your right ribs. And here's another big one. Your liver plays a key role in converting inactive thyroid hormone, T4, into the active form, T3. Without a healthy liver, that conversion can be sluggish. And you might be wondering why you have thyroid issues when the real problem is your liver function. Your liver also helps buffer excess sex hormones like estrogen and testosterone, keeping things in balance. If it's not working right, you can see issues like PCOS in women and hormone imbalances in men. Since bile is so important for keeping fat out of the liver, let's talk about signs you might have low bile. Do you get really bloated after eating fatty foods? That's a big clue. Are your stools pale, light-colored, or even gray? Do they float or leave greasy marks? That can mean you're not digesting fats properly due to low bile. Do you feel unsatisfied after eating? Maybe you're not absorbing enough fats to trigger that full signal to your brain. Nausea, indigestion, bloating, burping. These can all be signs your bile flow isn't optimal. So, what can you do? Anything that boosts your bile production will help get rid of fat in your liver. Some people even take purified bile salts. But I want to share a simple daily shake you can make that's backed by good science to help reduce liver fat. But first, it's crucial to know that combining a ketogenic diet with intermittent fasting can slash liver fat by up to 50% in just 2 weeks. It's the foundation for tackling a fatty liver. Now, for that liver-loving shake. You'll need 3 simple ingredients: kale, blueberries, and kefir. Aim for organic if you can. Keep the kale and blueberries in the freezer. They blend much better cold and taste better too. Just toss 2 cups of frozen kale, break it into smaller pieces first, into your blender, along with 1 cup of frozen blueberries. Both kale and blueberries are packed with quercetin, a super powerful compound that specifically targets fatty liver. Plus, it's great for your immune system. Add 1 cup of water and 1 cup of plain, whole-fat kefir. Avoid the flavored or sweetened kinds. Go for organic and grass-fed if possible. The kefir provides those beneficial probiotics that can also help reduce liver fat. Blend it all up really well for a couple of minutes until smooth, and then drink it down. It tastes surprisingly good and is incredibly effective at reducing liver fat. Make this a daily habit, alongside a healthy keto diet and intermittent fasting for the best results. If you are overweight, losing weight will help remove excess fat from your liver. To keep yourself hydrated, every day drink 8 glasses of water. Water also aids in the removal of pollutants through urine. When choosing other beverages, such as green tea, soda, or juice, make sure they're 100% fruit juice without any added sugar or preservatives. If you have a fatty liver, staying well hydrated is important for overall liver health and metabolic function. Click the video right here to learn exactly how to reduce fatty liver in just 14 days with keto and intermittent fasting. It's the essential first step to take before you even blend your first liver-loving shake. Don't wait. Your liver will thank you.